Hi everybody, Gordie here from Redmayne Smith, and I hope you're well. And today I want to discuss with you, is property and off-plan a gamble? Well, let's have a quick look at it. Now, property and off-plan, done correctly, is not a gamble. In fact, let's just rephrase that. Everything has its risks. What you need to make sure you do is you mitigate the risk as much as you possibly can. So, number one, property is not a race. I speak to people all the time and they're in a mad hurry. They're in a rush to get to the finish line. It takes time to do the numbers. It takes time to find the right investment. It takes time to find the right investment area, the right strategy. You've got to make sure that you've got someone that's guiding you to the finish line. Now, it might not be as fast as you want, but when you're looking at a property investment, you have to get the strategy right. You've got to get the property right. You've got to get the area right. So number two, why off plan for 2022 and 2023 is going to be, without a question of a doubt, the strongest property strategy around. We see on the market just now, house prices are still rising. Try and go and find a below market value property in Rightmove or Zoopla. It's not happening. And that means that you've got to change your focus and you've got to change your property strategy to what the market dictates. What you're seeing just now is a lot of off-plan stock coming onto the market. 40% of property transactions last year were purchasing off-plan units. That's no surprise to me, but it might be a surprise to you. Why are so many people focused on the off-plan market just now? Number one, because you can still buy at reasonable prices. Number two, your money sitting in the bank just now is depreciating. You've got this thing called inflation, a silent tax, a killer for the value of your money. Putting that money into an off-plan development, yeah, you're not going to get money hitting the bank every single month, but what you are going to get is capital appreciation. Your money's going to start to grow. So I hope you're enjoying the content so far, but what I want you to do just now is take a minute to pause. Click the link below. We've got a complimentary property guide for you, which is going to give you even more knowledge, even more education, and a further insight to the property market. Now back to the concept. Now, one of the reasons that a lot of people don't actually get to celebrate their off-plan development is because they don't take the action and move forward with it. One of the biggest things that holds people back from getting involved in property and then having the celebration of when they get the keys is the fear and actually understanding the process. Once you understand property, it is simple and you can repeat the process over and over again. What you need to have on your side is a solid team, someone to guide you, someone to explain every step, because don't ever let fear get in the way of your success. The big thing that scares me is getting to 80 years old, looking back in my life and not achieving everything that was possible for me at that point in time. So what I'm saying to you, do not let your fear, the lack in knowledge, your lack of education stop you being successful within the off-plan market. Done correctly, myself and you are going to be sitting here having a little drink of Pimm's this time next year, but you have to take that step forward. You're not going to get wealthy sitting in the stands watching everybody else down on the race course get wealthy through property. You've got to take that action. I did so 7 years ago and it completely changed my life. I didn't know what I was doing initially. I had to find the right team to put around me to make sure that I was successful. And that's exactly what Redmayne Smith do. We will bring you down to the racetrack with us. We will support you. We will give you our expertise in the property market to make sure that you build your wealth, not just for yourself, but for your legacy. Get out with the stands, come down to the racetrack and get wealthy through property. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it gave you some value. Now, before you go, what I want you to do is make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get up to date with all brand new videos, and most importantly, download your complimentary property guide to give you even more knowledge. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.